time. All the time.
Riders, 10 minutes until we only let the first heat practice slash warm up. The rest of you guys have 10 minutes until we start heat one warm up.
I don't know, it feels more like expert to me.
All right, clear the course except for heat number 1. Heat number 1 will be Kyle Moody, Sebastian Zacharias, Colin Wendell, Jeremy Page, Zachary Hatter, Zachary Lacombe, and Danny Jacobson. Only those 7 riders should be on the course right now. We're going to kick this thing off in 4 minutes. All right, we're about ready to kick this off. Friendly reminder, if you were here yesterday, you cannot be on the course to film the homies. As well, these divisions today, the bowl is open. So during runs, we're going to need this area of the deck cleared. You guys are good? Perfect. So if you want to chill here, you got to be on that side or up against the edge over here. So while riders are on the course, this all needs to be cleared for the live stream. We're on YouTube again for the live stream. YouTube, sweet. Just go to unitedscoot.com if you want to share the link, or go to YouTube and look up United Scoot. That's where you will find the live stream and share that around. If you want to film your homies run, up here above the lovely Skate Pro sign is a perfect spot to film your homies run. Otherwise, we want the entire course, the deck here, cleared. In just a moment, our first rider will be Kyle Moody and Sebastian Zacharias on deck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get loud. First drop-in of the day, the advanced division. We have Kyle Moody. 60 seconds, ready when you are. And time has officially started. Dropping in on the 9-foot quarter fast plant fronty over the box. Catching the edge of that knuckle, catching the edge of the waterfall. Going upside down for his first trick. This is Kyle Moody, the advanced division. We're going to need the energy all day today. Crazy tricks will be going down here at lovely Woodward West. Kick, rewind, rewind. Kyle Moody, you are 32 seconds left. Ooh, might have wanted a trick there, but staying on the scoot, very important. Charging at the quarter to quarter. Barring over the spine. 20 seconds left. Hitting the Euro. Once again, this is Kyle Moody opening up today's Wicked events. Going double overhead. Oh, almost getting it. 5 seconds left. He's going to wave. He's going to 3, 2. Okay. He's waving it off. That was Mr. Kyle Moody opening up today's crazy events. If you guys are watching live yesterday or here in person, you saw how crazy it got. But we are going to have the advanced division, what's happening now, the open pro division, the women's division, and pros today. It's just going to get crazier and crazier. Sebastian Zacharias will be next up shortly. On deck is Colin Wendell. All right, scores are in. Woodward West, let's get loud for Sebastian Zacharias. 60 seconds on the clock when you're ready. Repping Colorado football. Charging at the box. Big air, finger trip, finger dub. The waterfall hip bar spinning up there, getting all the way to the top quarter off of that transfer. Keeping a ton of speed. Going up over the roller. Charging the box jump. We got Bry Butter. Yeah. The double overheads are going to get crazy today. We might even see some triple overheads. Nice little bar on that big bank hip. And you are halfway through. This is Sebastian out here. Getting the downside 360 heel whip to late to bar spin. Come on, Seabass. Full whipping kickless double back. 15 seconds left. Butter up top, catching the last little bit of transition, but able to keep some speed. Inward. I'll count you down for the final 5, 4, 3, 2. Last trick, and we got a backy. Sweet run. Yeah, keep in mind, this is just the advanced division. It's going to get crazier. Once those scores come in, Colin Wendell is up. Next on deck will be Jeremy Page. Big shout out to this weekend's title sponsor, supporting almost every event, Lucky Scooters. We're going to see a lot of their team riders out here today killing it. Awesome to see that they are supporting their riders and also supporting events like these. Let's make some noise. Colin Wendell dropping in Woodward West. We are out here at the hangars and we're seeing bangers. 5 tail whips. I have to ask the other riders. I lose track at 4. Oh no, just going down. We forgot to add the Pepsi Cola to the mop bucket. He is up. The crowd is showing support for Colin. Kickless to bar spin. Nice combo. I actually don't see that too much. Normally you would see kicky there, kickless double. Pretty sweet to actually throw a bar after. Get a little mix up there. You are at 15 seconds right now. Getting some hype up from the crowd and the homies. Let's hear it for him. 10 seconds. Charging at the spank. Kick rewind to bar. Man likes the late bars. 3, 2, 1. Oh, just missing the buzzer beater. Bri flip out there. 2 little slip ups, but you can see he's got the tricks, the combos. Every rider today, just like before, has 2 60-second runs. Best run will count, and if there is a tiebreaker, your lower scoring run will be what determines who edges out in that tiebreaker. So if you do go down early on, do not give up. We've seen tiebreakers at almost every event. Not yet, but in a moment, we are going to have Jeremy Page dropping in, and on deck will be Zachary Hatter. Let's make some noise. Jeremy Page dropping in. And time has started. 60 seconds in the hangar. Kickless. Woo, getting it back. Started to get a little away from him. Look at that transfer right there. The bar landing so high up on that bank wall. It's going to be crazy to see the park usage today. Yesterday, only the mini ramp behind me was open. Now we have the whole bowl, and I can't wait to see what happens. And look at him floating that backflip on the spank. Ready to flare whips. Whew. Halfway through, Jeremy, halfway. Still plenty of time to try to get up there. All these riders are fighting over 10 spots to go to Worlds out in Sydney, Australia this October. 15 seconds right now. Whip butter catching it really high. And look at that, a beautiful grab over that long, low box. Counting you down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. Getting the kickless on the quarter. Solid run right there from Jeremy Page. A couple of tricks got squirrely, but first one to kind of open up the big transfers. Like I said, they're just going to get crazier and crazier. Park usage. It's about a quarter of your score. Next rider will be Zachary Hatter, and on deck is Zachary Lacombe. Don't drop yet. All right, Zachary's getting lined up right now. Let's see what we got. 60 seconds on the clock. Make some noise. This is Zachary Hatter. Tons of speed at the box. I didn't think that last whip was coming around. Getting scared out here. Flare up on top of the waterfall quarter. Little whip bar just to send himself back across, adding some little tricks. Little reset up on the deck. It looks like we're going to be charging at the spank this time. Let's see what Zachary Hatter's got for us. Finger double. Saying what up to the sponsor banners. We got Infinity, Lucky, S1, Ready to Petty, Chili, Northside Boards and Scooters. Zachary, you have 20 seconds right now. See how he's going to finish off this run. Oh, going down, hitting a little hard. He is okay, but take your time if you want. You do have 10 seconds, but waving it off. All right, make some noise. That's why we out here rocking certified helmets. Big shout out to S1, sponsor keeping us all safe and actually supporting scootering. Just talked with Mr. Hatter. He is feeling great after that. Maybe not great, but he's okay. Next two riders will be Zachary Lacombe, and on deck is Danny Jacobson. Then we will head back up to the top of this heat. Where's Mr. Lacombe at? Let's make some noise. Zachary Lacombe coming all the way from Canada. That's right. This is a North American event. Our northern brothers are ready. And he has officially started his run. One more time. Make some noise for Zachary Lacombe. Look at that. Finger reaching down, hitting a finger again, then kickless rewind. What a cool combo right there. Once again, this is Zachary Lacombe as he charges at the Big Bang. Bry Butter, no, going down, but he is okay. Listen to the crowd. They want more Zachary Lacombe. You are halfway through. Remember what I said earlier. Tiebreakers are crazy common. That could be your space from top 10. This is Zachary Lacombe. The crowd got behind him, and look at him. He's back into the groove. Nice little kick rewind. 10 seconds. Little foot plant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I thought he was giving up on that run and throwing the flare triple. Once the scores are in, final rider of heat number 1 will be Danny Jacobson. Then we're going to jump back up to the top for Kyle Moody's second run. If you're at home watching the live stream, a huge shout out to Chili Pro Scooters for hosting today's live stream. And with that, the scores are in. That means we're ready for the final rider of heat number 1, Danny Jacobson. Are we good? We are golden. Oh! Fast plant fronty to start the run. This is Danny Jacobson. What a way to start. The crowd woke up for that one. Getting the whip finger rewind. He's throwing a tail up, reaching down, catching it, and throwing the deck back the other way. We'll see a lot of kickless rewinds. We'll see a lot of kick rewinds, but not too many finger rewinds. Love to see it. Bar rewind, bar, yes. You are halfway through, halfway through. Cruising through. Looking like he might be setting up for the big old quarter to bank. He is. T-bog to turn down, almost clicked, but having to slip a pedal. He did that one for me, I knew it. 15 seconds left. I'm sorry, a little bit shorter. We are at 10 right now, 10. I'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, and going for the flip drop, but not getting the pop he wants. He's good. I just spoke to the EMT a second ago. I said, don't worry, I'll let you know. It's hard to see. One more time, that was Danny Jacobson starting out with a fast plant front flip into the bank. That is crazy. Once those scores are in, we are doing run number 2, starting out with Kyle Moody, and on deck will be Sebastian Zacharias. Also another shout out to our season gold sponsors like Infinity Pro Scooters, Mad Gear Pro, and make sure if you're buying any scooter products to do your best to shop local like our season gold sponsor, Northside Boards and Scooters. All right, Mr. Moody, are you in the mood? Let's make some noise, Woodward West. Dropping in for his second chance here. All these riders going for the top 10, trying to get to Worlds. Out here in Sydney, Australia, just a couple months away. And Kyle Moody has started his run, charging the box, fast plant front flip all the way, catching just a little bit of that knuckle, but making it all the way up the waterfall this time. Already a little bit smoother than run number 1. I love to see an improvement that quick. Let's see how he can finish off the rest of this. Basically just started. 40 seconds left for Kyle Moody with the kick, rewind, rewind. Resetting up on that big bank wall. There we go. He wanted a trick. We knew it. So far, Kyle Moody, big improvements on run number 1. All these guys get 2 shots out here. Best run will count. 20 seconds left. Going full whip up that Euro. If you're unfamiliar with that term, the bars are spinning and the deck is spinning at the same time. That means at one point they are holding on to no part of the scooter, and you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Kyle Moody just getting stuck there for his last little bit after going for the double overhead in his run. Still, I would say better score than run number 1 might be my guess, but not able to get everything he wanted. But one more time, let's make some noise. Kyle Moody, first competitor of the day. 2 runs up, 2 runs down, and getting some props from his fellow competitors. Once our scores come in, we are going to have Sebastian Zacharias, and on deck will be Colin Wendell. Just a friendly reminder, help us keep this lovely facility clean. If you're picking up any snacks or drinks, make sure they make it into the proper trash receptacle. We're going to bully OG Blake all day today for leaving his Starbucks cup up here. Not yet. I got bad news. Just another friendly reminder, you cannot be anywhere on this deck to film the homie. Once more, if you want to go up, probably the best spot is next to Skate Pro. Getting ready for the drop-in up there. All right, Seabass. You cool with Seabass or you want Sebastian? He said anything. I'm going to call him Sebastian. You ready? He's got to wait for his filmer now. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Woodward West, let's make some noise. Dropping in. Second chance out here, wanting to get to that top 10 to go to Worlds. This is the 11th annual North American Championships out here, hosted by United Scoot and ISF. Bry Butter, oh my goodness, almost getting it. Having a miss, just missing 1 foot. but able to keep so much speed through that somehow. This is Sebastian. Triple whipping that gap down. Absolutely love that gap. Just over halfway. Ooh, getting a little squirrely there, but I think he stayed on. Judges had a better view of that than me. 20 seconds. Kiki, kiki, kiki. Ooh, I hear the O's, so I think that was a pedal slip. Getting through with 10 seconds. I'll count you down for the final. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Going for the Stanley. Wasn't able to cook up enough speed on this giant 9-foot quarter, but still going for it. Seabass is cleared. If you want, you can stand up. Once the scores are in, next two riders, Colin Wendell. On deck is Jeremy Page. Let's make some noise. Colin Wendell. We got the big beer. Okay, 5 whips. Woo, too many. Colin Wendell throwing it fast right into a quick little bar rewind. Hitting the salad up there, almost going down, but sending it to a quick feeble. Nice save out there as he goes down, dropping into the 1.5-foot bank quarter. Oh, man. Colin has gotten screwed both runs. Let's see what he can get, though. The kicky bar takes him out this time. Run number 1, he got that one perfect. 25 seconds left, Colin. Just remember, there's only 3 heats. We're fighting for that top 10 to see who's going to qualify and move on from Nationals and go to Worlds. You have 12 seconds. Sender. Let's get behind him, Woodward West. He's still pushing with the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. That was Colin Wendell. 2 runs up, 2 runs down. Once the scores are in, our next 2 riders will be Jeremy Page, followed by Zachary Hatter. All right, Jeremy Page, you ready? Let's make some noise. Last chance to make it to that top. And time has started with that drop in, charging at the big box. Kickless, kickless, dub back. Woo! And look at that transfer right there, landing so high, so smooth. That is a steep quarter up there, then landing into a giant banked quarter. And he was able to get across the entire park in 2 seconds flat, allowing him to get a ton of speed out here and float a flip bar spin on the spine. Jeremy is one-upping himself. Run number 1 was obviously his safety run, and now he's throwing a little bit bigger tricks here and there. Run 1 was just a flip float in the spine. Now he's throwing flip bar spin. Can't believe it, going upside down, letting go of those bars. Crazy. Counting you down for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and risking it for an inward out of this steep bank. I didn't think he was going to have enough speed to get that inward, but Jeremy Page making it happen, getting dapped up from the homies. Next two riders, we have Zachary Hatter, followed by Zachary Lacombe. Let's make some noise. Run number 2, Zachary Hatter. Starting from the far away, getting big pushes down the runway for complete takeoff up here. Flying high over that box. Ooh, able to get that flare through up there. I was getting a little nervous for him. Nice little whip bar across the box just to reset. Zachary Hatter out here. The Mad Hatter, Zachary Hatter. Serving it up on a platter. Land them tricks, you know it matters. Halfway through. Letting some time tick up there, but he must be setting up for a banger. 20 seconds left. So he charges the big quarter extension, getting the double overhead this time. Yes! Whoo! Like I said, we're going to see more double overheads and maybe some triples today. Going to count Zachary Hatter down with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and keeping it a little safe there, making sure he finishes that run off. Getting a Bry whip. Not wanting to get a little too risky. Run number 1, missed the double overhead, this time getting it. Bry umbrella is just a part of our culture now. A couple years ago, that would have been a banger unseen, and now it just happens every day. Once the scores are in, next two riders will be Zachary Lacombe and Danny Jacobson. After that, we're going to have a brief warm-up for heat number 2, who is Daniel Frazetta, Jacob Shrine, Stephen Martinez, Chase Waller, Nathan Hunt, Max Andrusko, and Mikey Tomczyk. But we still have 2 more riders in heat number 1. All right, Woodward West. Let's make some noise. Zachary Lacombe. Getting hyped up. Sung the Canadian national anthem real quick. Now he's ready to drop. Check that out. Finger kickless. Reaching down, using his hand to spin the deck around. Reaching down again, spinning it a second time. Then using those muscles to whip it back without touching it. Flying high. Oh, he's good. He's going for the Bry butter. Maybe even Bry whip butter. I think I saw an extra whip in there. You are halfway through. You hear that crowd? They're loving it. Don't give up. Kickless across that long and low box. Beautiful. Whip front scoot, getting it back around, flipping the little hip. 15 seconds left. This is Zachary Lacombe. 10 seconds. I'm going to count you down with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. Yeah. Getting the flare triple both times right at the buzzer. Robert's a fan of that one. All right, scores are in. Finishing off heat number 1, we have Danny Jacobson. Make some noise. Check out the way he starts this run. Ooh, that's right, fast plant, front flip, dropping into the bank. Opting to head himself right back throwing just a little salad to Feeble, making sure he's getting some points, some park usage, some uniqueness instead of just turning around. There we go, throwing the whip, reaching down, catching the deck with his hand, throwing it back the other way, finger whip, rewinding with the hand. A unique combo. We're going to see tons of kicklesses, tons of kick rewinds, but the finger rewinds, not too many. 25 seconds left. Let's show some love. What's he got for us here? Flying high. Oh, wanting to get the T-bog to late turn down. A cool combo, but unable to get the pop he wanted. You are about to hit 10 seconds. Setting up. Final trick. Going for the flip, dropping and stomping it. Give it up for Danny Jacobson. A killer run. Unfortunately, putting his foot down once, trying to show some old school tricks right there. A toboggan to turn down. Not common in scootering. Danny trying to stand out from the crowd. And with that, we're just going to have a brief 4-minute warm-up. We're going to kick this thing off at 10:58. And this is heat number 2 only. Daniel Frazetta, Jacob Shrine, Steven Martinez, Chase Waller, Nathan Hunt, Max Andrusko, Mikey Tomchik. Those should be the only people on the course right now. Brief warm-up. Make sure we're keeping the decks clear. If your homies want to film, they got to be up there beneath our camera on the Skate Pro. And again, the half pipe, the bowl is open. So keep this whole deck area clear. Two-minute warning. Once again, our order for heat number 2, Daniel Frazetta, Jacob Shrine, Steven Martinez, Chase Waller, Nathan Hunt, Mad Max Andrusco, and Mikey Tomchik. Get to your starting places, racers. Sevi is racing over there. All right, where is Daniel Frazetta at? Oh. Repping Broadway Pro Scooters out here. I mentioned it earlier. Do your best to shop local if you can. That is the blood of scootering, forming local scenes. After Daniel, on deck is Jacob Shrine. Let me make sure the judges. They're walking over. All right, we're ready to kick off heat number 2. 7 more riders fighting for that top spot. Starting us out is Daniel Frazetta, representing Broadway Pro Scooters. Woodward West, let's make some noise. 60 seconds starts as soon as he drops in. You'll see some riders make unique choices with how they drop in. Like maybe a fast plant front flip drop in. I've seen it. And Daniel is charging at the course, going at the box jump, getting the finger triple. Reaching down, slapping the heck out of that deck, then keeping it whipping. This is Daniel Frazetta. Ooh, catching that last little bit of transition, having to throw a pump, getting back up there. I'm almost in the way, but Daniel makes do. Charging at the, oh my goodness, catching the edge of the spine. I heard his wheel click and still able to get the kicky rewind. Beautiful. Halfway through, Daniel, halfway. Up over the roller, beautiful pump right there. Getting the bright butter, yes. Making it look good. We've seen a couple riders so far today getting that trick, couple slipping the pedals. Daniel making it look easy. 15 seconds left. Getting the whip over the spine. Floating it inward. I'll count you down for the finals. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. As Daniel Frazetta getting the run he wanted. Ooh-it, ooh-it. Next two riders will be Jacob Shrine. On deck is Steven Martinez. Not yet, Mr. Shrine, not yet. Once again, huge shout out to our title sponsor today, Lucky Scooters. Looks like we are actually ready for you, Jacob. Let's make some noise. Woodward West, Jacob Shrine, first run out here. We got 3 heats of riders wanting to get that top 10. This is the 11th annual North American Nationals. Jacob Shrine telling you why he is here so high, using his whole body, kicking those rewinds back and forth. Whew. The height, the amplitude is going to continue to pop off and get crazier. Look at that brother late bar. So beautiful. Flaring, getting up to the top of that sub box up there. 30 seconds left. That is halfway through. Jacob Shrine on the course, ripping. Triple whipping. Choking up on the bars. Quick little bar spin. Looking like we need a speed reset here. Let's see where we're going. We going box, we going spank. Looks like we're charging at the spank. Getting the double one way, the double back. That's the in and out double double. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer drop in. That drop in counted. That was an amazing drop in right there. What a banger. Once the scores come in, our next 2 riders will be Steven Martinez, followed by Chase Waller. Not yet. And then please don't be riding the bowl. I saw you earlier, and then I was looking around. I'm like, where'd he go? Oh, it's kind of obvious where he's at. Not yet. Waiting on one more score. Not yet, not yet. I thought so. All right. Getting a little bit of extra boost of speed up here. All eyes on Steven Martinez. We've seen some people drop into the 9-foot. But how about from the railing? Make some noise. Extra speed for the box jump. Kick, rewind, rewind, double back. Inward up top. That's a fun obstacle here called the waterfall. We're going to see some nuts stuff happening there. Ian McDonald like that. In twisting, breaking the wristing. Getting the Bry whip kickless rewind. This is Steven Martinez. Halfway through. Getting the Bry butter, yes. Landing a little low, but able to save it. Average competitor might just, do a stall over the spine. He said, yeah, I'll do a can plant, add a little bit of extra style, a little funkiness to my run. Smart use of landing a little bit low right there. 10 seconds left. Flipping the hip, but having to put the knees down. 5 seconds. He's going to say, no, no, no. Make some noise. Steven Martinez, killing it. Starting off from the railing. Can you believe it? Once these scores come in, Chase Waller is up, Nathan Hunt on deck. Don't drop in yet, Chase. If you guys are watching at home or watching live and you want to see the results as they come in, you can check it out at scootscores.com. I personally like a surprise. I never peek. Once again, the live stream is up and active, will be all day. UnitedScoot.com or YouTube, United Scoot, or check my Instagram story, The Grape Slushies. I have it up there. All right, scores are in. Let's make some noise. Dropping in run number 1, Chase Waller. Kick, rewind, double back. Kickless, double back. Woo! So many whips right there from Chase Waller and rewinding them. This is Chase Waller. Taking a little bit of time to reset, build up some speed. I was trying to say that this quarter to bank extension is going to get killed all day. And Chase Waller showing you how it's done. 25 seconds left. Chase is getting back up top of the deck. Going to build up some speed, drop in, charging at the spank one more time. Getting the twist finger triple. Getting the whip butter up top. We're getting near the end here. I'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Chase Waller getting his run done. If you see that shirt he's wearing, that's this weekend's event shirt. We still have those for sale, I believe. Don't quote me on it, though. They're $25 a shirt, and there's a deal 2 for $40 or 2 for $45. Don't take my word on it, though. All sizes still available except for double XL. You can find those over in the hangar where the prize section is, in between here and the progression center. We'll use that to segue into another big shout out for our venue sponsor, Woodward West. I used to spend all my summers here. Now you can spend your summers with the current director, Carson Miller, who qualified to go to Worlds in the street comp yesterday. Street contest and beginner took place in the brand new Poco Cement Skate Park. I got a chance to ride it a little bit yesterday, and it is so fun. Come spend your summers here, Woodward West. Scores are in. Next 2 riders will be Nathan Hunt, and on deck is Mad Max. Nathan, where you at? 60 seconds on the clock. And time has started. Woodward, get loud. Nathan Hunt charging the course, hitting the double truck over the box. A little bit of case, but that is a land. Still able to get plenty of speed on that waterfall, throwing a tabletop out there. So flat you could eat off of it. Love to see those air tricks. Scootering used to be a little bit more biking influence, and we'd see more tabletops, more turndowns. I hope they make a comeback. And tuck no-handers. I don't think we've seen a tuck no-hander all weekend. Who will be the one to throw it first? Nathan Hunt charging the course with 30 seconds left. Get the D-flip whips. Whew. 25 seconds left. Whipping into that curved bank setup, right into a kickless out of it. He is on the hunt. Trying to get into that top 10, make it to Worlds. 10 seconds left. Count you down for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final trick, getting up to that sub box. That thing is huge. Make some noise. You guys can't see it over there, but there is a 4-foot tall wall above a 6-foot quarter. He went up there, stalled it, and then spun the opposite way back in. Reminder, the bowls are obviously open for contest runs, so please keep this area clear so we can capture it for the live stream. Two riders left in this heat before we head up top. Max is up. On deck is Mikey Tomczyk. Don't drop yet. Listen to that crowd. Wicked love. I gave him his nickname when he was probably about this tall, Mad Max. He was offended at first, and he's like, I'm not mad. Eventually, he got mad, and it stuck. Max competed in the street division. He's got his park set up ready. Let's make some noise. Mad Max competing for a second time this weekend. Already qualified for street. Trying to qualify for park. Let's see what Mad Max Andresco's got for us. Getting the triple truck driver. Spinning 360 degrees. Letting the bars go 1, 2, 3 times. Mad Max, big, powerful pushes out here. Trained by the one and only Raymond Warner. Mad Max is on fire right now. I think next season we have an open competitor here personally. This is Mad Max. Halfway through, halfway. He's been competing for years. He knows exactly how much time he has left. Double tail whip to the kick, rewind, kick, rewind. Front board whip. 10 seconds. Count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that is time. Give it up for Mad Max. Unfortunately, slipping out, just rolling through the park. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that is a fall, but that's up to the judges. They discuss what happens if you fall not attempting a trick, but they know what they're doing. They are pros. We got 5 esteemed judges here. Our final rider of this heat will be Mikey Tomczyk. On deck, we head back up top for Daniel Frizitta's second run. But first, let's make some noise. Dropping in, we have Mikey Tomczyk. Charging at the box, huge. Bar, whip, bar. Then hitting the double combo up the waterfall. Again, I'm going to say it. It's going to get nuttier and nuttier. Yesterday we saw a flip up the waterfall. I think we have some plans for down the waterfall too. Keep in mind, this is just the advanced division. It's going to get crazier and crazier. Right now, Mikey Tomczyk is having his way with the beautiful hanger here at Woodward West. You are halfway through, and look at the extension, the height on that. Whipping into the northern bog. So beautiful. Flying high on that flare, but somehow catching the edge of his deck. He slowed the rotation down because he was so high, but just not getting the wheels underneath. 15 seconds left for Mikey Tomczyk as he's doing some fancy footwork up there. Not giving up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer. Mikey Tomczyk shaking his head because he knows. He tried to play it a little bit safe with that flare, just boost it and set up for some other tricks. But sometimes the wheels just don't get perfectly underneath you and you having one fall. But Mikey Tomczyk, just like all riders, will have 2 attempts here in the beautiful hanger. Best run will count. If there's a tiebreaker, second lowest scoring run will be what determines who edges out. Once the scores are in, next 2 riders will be Daniel Frazetta. On deck is Jacob Shrine. All right, we are ready. Second run out here. Make some noise. Daniel Frazetta. 60 seconds on the clock. Coming all the way from New York. Yep. And we are off. 60 seconds has officially started. This is Daniel Frazetta charging at the course. Finger whipping, keeping it going around. Finger trippy. This is Daniel Frazetta. Keeping the load and bay clear. Charging at the spank for a second one. Kickless, kickless, kickless. Kicky, kicky, kicky. Halfway through, Daniel, right now. Setting up for the bank extension right here. In the Bry Butter, yes. Stomping it both of his runs. Absolutely perfect. Making it look effortless. The way these riders are whipping these scoots around these days. Mind-boggling. 10 seconds left. Putting everyone's mind in a bottle. 5, 4. That was perfect timing. The 5 flare at 5 seconds. That was beautiful. We planned that. We talked earlier, and he said 5 seconds left. I'm going to do a 5 flare because it's just going to look cool. That's just what we do. Me and my New York boys, we at the bodega. We get it Aki style, the Aki way. It's what we do. Jacob Shrine is up. On deck is Steven Martinez. Don't drop yet, Jacob. Not yet. Scores are in. We are ready for takeoff. Make some noise. Jacob Shrine dropping in with some power right here, charging at the box for his first trick. Kick, rewind, kickless, double back. Lots of whips, lots of kicks, lots of kick lesses. He couldn't give a kick less. This is Jacob Shrine on the course out here with that inward late bar spin. Beautiful, whipping the scooter around over his head, getting it back underneath his feet, then having the wherewithal to chuck the bar spin right before he lands. 30 seconds left for Jacob Shrine. Look at that, tricking that gap. Absolutely beautiful gap out here. Woodward West, one of the best competitive skate parks ever built. We are at the hangar for the North American Championships. 10 seconds left. Jacob Shrine sticking that one. Last whip, giving a little bit of struggle. 5, 4, and that is time. Give it up for Jacob Shrine, just going down in the final 5 seconds. So close to getting that run he wanted. But who knows? Who knows? We have 3 heats fighting for that top 10. These riders dying to go to Sydney, Australia in October. When the scores come in, next 2 riders will be Steven Martinez on deck, Chase Waller. Jumping off the balcony, Steven Martinez, 60 seconds on the clock. Let's make some noise, Woodward. This is his second chance to try to get into that final. Kick, rewind, rewind, dub back. Dub back. This is Steven Martinez. In twist. Let's see what he's got for us. Big old Bry kickless. And the Bry Butter able to stick it out there, getting the Instagram swag, head bob and knee tilting. He's going to put on his oversized baggy jeans after this. 12 seconds left. Steven Martinez. How's he going to finish this off? Getting the flip? Yes. And he's waving it off with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Steven Martinez. Once those scores come in, next rider will be Chase Waller. On deck, Nathan Hunt. One more score needed, and it's in. Let's make some noise. Chase Waller. He's right here. 60 seconds on the clock. Once he drops, is started. Don't stop. Kick, rewind, double back, kickless, double back. This is Chase Waller. Going balls to the Waller out here, Chase Waller. Only 20 seconds down. Getting a ton of speed from the giant roller. Kickless, kickless, double back. You are about to hit halfway right now. This is Chase Waller. Oh, having to put a foot down, but look at he's smiling. Let's make some noise for him, folks. Kiki. Just the babyest Kiki. Chase Waller, you have 15 seconds left. Wait for us, go. 10 seconds. Going fakey. Hey, that's a land. Oh, now it's not. 3 seconds left. Hey, he says he's done, but he's still got smiles. Let's give it up for Chase Waller. One more score needed. Then we're jumping up to our next two riders, Nathan Hunt and Mad Max on deck. Scores are in. Nathan Hunt, you ready? He told me his game plan. He said, I'm going to just throw everything. Let's get behind him. Make some noise for Nathan Hunt. He is on the hunt. He's ready to kill. Getting the double truck out there. That's spinning 360 degrees, letting the bars go twice. Jumping down the waterfall. Able to make it, getting that nice little fast plant across the box. Barring up on the 9-foot quarter. This thing gets to vert. It is crazy getting the nothing front scoot. Yeah. Letting the scooter go, do an entire front flip without touching it. Then getting back on. Speaking of getting back on, going for the in-twist over there, and the hand can't get back on. Halfway through. Keep throwing everything. This is Nate Hunt with 20 seconds left. Yeah! First rider to grind around that unique obstacle. 10 seconds left. Love to see it. Having to put the foot down out there. Guys, please keep the deck clear for the bull runs. And this is the final trick on this hip. Oh, just catching the coping up there. Give it up for Nathan Hunt. Final two riders of the division. We have Mad Max, followed by Mikey Tomczyk. Do not drop in yet. N-O-T, no drop-in. Making sure the traction's good on those New Balances. Up to snuff? It's good. How's the weather? You want us to turn up the AC? It's good? All right, everything is ready for Mad Max. You don't want to anger him. Face the wrath. Make some noise. Dropping in. We saw a killer first run. And don't forget, we already saw him kill it in the street contest here, showing that he is a well-versed rider as he goes down. He's well-versed in falling, too, because look at that. He is up and sprinting. Now we've made him angry. You will not like him when he's angry. Make some noise, Mad Max! Look at that, toboggan up over there. He's got the style. He's got the tricks. Bright double up there. Halfway, halfway. This is Mad Max Andrusko. Whip disaster. 20 seconds left as he goes at the spine. Getting the double whip, kick, rewind, rewind, going down. 15 seconds left. He's charging at the course. 10 seconds. Check this out. One of the few right. Oh, trick in, trick out. My goodness, we're at the end here. And he goes down again. 3 falls. That's a new Mad Max record. Make some noise. And don't worry, folks. He's actually a sweet guy. I don't know who gave him that nickname. Ridiculous. Are in final rider of this heat. We got one more heat after this. Let's make some noise. We have and his run has started. Powerful pushes out here, charging at the box. Bar, whip, bar. Keeping that foot off the whole time for stability. This is Mikey Tomczyk starting his run. Cruising through the course, going from one side to the other. Only 15 seconds down so far. This is Mikey Tomczyk in the finger triple, catching it high, wanting to make sure he gets those points. Whipping the deck, then throwing a grab out there. Full extension on those legs. 20 seconds left. Mikey Tomczyk looking good. Saying what up to the S1 banner, planting it. That is a land, showing some unique tricks out there. Catching it high, getting tons of speed. Whip butter, catching it really high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And getting the flare on the small quarter up there with tight transition. If you've ever ridden this park, you know that quarter. That means we're going to have 4 minutes for heat number 3. Make sure if you're first up, you don't burn your... will be Ethan Perkis. 4th will be J.C. Phillips. 5th, Ethan Pullman. 6, Kai Benton. 7, Camden Crouch. 8, Ian Baker. 9, Evan Green. That is your final heat out here for this division. Good luck. Once again, big shout out. You know what? Big shout out to our judges today. Let's make some noise for our esteemed judging crew. Been out here all weekend long, killing it, making sure the scores are accurate, making sure these riders get the attention they deserve. And our title sponsor, Lucky Pro Scooters, the #1 company supporting all United Scoot and ISF events out here. Love to see it. All right, judges, make your way back. Judges. Judges are back. We're starting out with Chance Chadwick, followed by Sam Gano. Ethan Purkis will S1, ready to petty. Chili Pro Scooters. Northside. Boards and Scooters. Skate Pro. Infinity. Scoot USA.
Who do you reckon is going to win today?
Froome can't be riding the bull. That's part of the contest. Make sure this deck is clear. Final heat.